Alrighty, guys. It is Wednesday, the 29th of December. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure playing a map I've already played. I don't even know when I used it as a background video. Was it for... I think it was for these two tracks. Oh, no, sorry, these two tracks. I don't think yeah, these two it was not. I don't think it was these two either. But anyways, Worlds Collide by Prof 10. I thought this map was really cool, and that's why I made it a background track. It's by Prof 10. We've played a lot of Prof 10 maps. A lot of them are the really cool, the ones like, I forget the name of it, like a Akari, or I don't know the name of it, but we played a map that looked very similar to this. Basically, what Prof has done is he has taken 3 of his maps and combined them into one map for a very interesting speed tech map. So I don't expect this to be a map that takes me much time to learn, because I've already learned it. Okay. Gotta be careful. Okay. Land on the grass. Oh, miss landing on the grass. You'll land on the grass, and then it's an easy turn until it tightens, and then you gotta drift it. So this is Akari, or however you say the dang name of the map. We've played several of the maps in the series, maybe all 3. I don't remember, there's 3 of them. But then we go into, forget what it was called, but it was that Mars map. Very cool. I think it happened, yeah, it was a weekend track, that one. We did that one. And then the third one was just a normal weekday track. It's the actually, I'm not going to say what it is. That's a spoiler. Also a very good map. Don't want to bounce around on that grass because I technically slow down by getting air, so if I can avoid that, that'd be great. Here we go, into the third map. It's the pirate map. I, for a long time, had a hard time figuring out where that route was, and obviously I still kind of forgot about where it was. Because I knew it was somewhere where I didn't expect. Because it's really hard. There's no arrows pointing to where I need to go, and or at least that I can see. And it's not obvious that you have to go there. And then I'm crashing. Nice. It's a very good start. Okay. Need to be careful about bouncing. Nice. Okay. Pirate ship. Into grass. Careful about that drift. Oh yeah. I don't necessarily need to brake there. So is there a finish in here? No, there's most certainly not. There's only one finish. Oh god. Didn't slide at all. Finish is right here. Doesn't look like there's a risky finish. Actually, I should watch the GPS just in case. But the GPS is 10 miles away. Thankfully, it starts somewhat into the run. Okay. I mean, all of this is expected. Looks like Prof is a keyboard player. This is obviously fast. This GPS run is obviously faster than my own run. No braking there, which didn't think so. Small break there. World's clock. Okay, I was like, I feel like it slowed down there. It did. There's no risky finish, it seems like. So we'll just go at it. Without worrying about a risky finish. We'll just go about it the normal way. Almost didn't make that. Nice. Don't need to brake here. And I didn't realize there's a pole there. Okay, that was not good, but we're getting there. You would think that on a track that I've played already, it would take me less time to get a finish, but even on a track that I've played already, I mean, to be fair, I've finished it several times. It's just you would think that it would take me less time to get an improvement, because I don't, even on these tracks that I use for background videos, I've explained that I don't try really hard. I get a gold medal, and I just kind of ended at that, unless I'm really having fun with the track, which has happened a few times. But I generally only get a gold and nothing else because I want the run to... I don't... My criteria is not a gold. My criteria is a clean run. And if I can get a clean run, then I don't care if it's really slow. So with these tracks I use for background videos, I don't necessarily have the fastest time, so I'd expect an improvement to still be kind of easy. But here I am, proving myself wrong. Hard turn. And into the finish. There we go. Freaking 1.4 seconds of improvement. This is why I don't try too hard. If I set a really good time right off the bat, it'd be a 30-minute video of me just not improving. And I feel like that's boring. Let me talk about points that I'm sure I've already talked about. It's a good thing. Let me crash into the same corner 3 times when I'm talking about something I've already talked about. I really liked the skin on the GPS. Very, very cool looking. Speaking of things I've already talked about, I do really want to get a commissioned skin. I just still am not 100% certain what I want. So it'll be in a perpetual state of I want it, but I don't know what I want. So maybe eventually one of these times I'll do a video where I'm using a cool custom skin, but that may never come. I'll just go through grass real quick. Still an improvement, but good to know that I can make at least 0.1 up in the end, just from not touching grass. The problem is that final corner is actually kind of tricky, and that you get into the drift state, and then you wait a while before you actually start braking for it. In unrelated Trackmania news, because I don't want to just sit here and talk about the same thing. the same things for 30 minutes. I've been playing a lot of Destiny recently. I used to play a lot of Destiny. I don't know if I've mentioned that in a video before, but I used to play a lot of Destiny 2. Its alluring grasp has grabbed me by the neck yet again. And I don't know yet if it's strangling me or if it's sitting me down in a new chalice, or putting me back in my old chalice that I used to sit in. Because I used to play Destiny a lot. I used to do all the raids, do all the high-end activities, all that. It was super fun. I love it. And then I kind of fell out of it. Kind of because my friends fell out of it, but also because I didn't like the way Destiny was going. I'm still not sold on the way Destiny is going, which is why I'm not sold on if I actually like being back into Destiny. But for the time being, I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. I didn't touch as much grass, thankfully. Cool. Alright, yeah, so 11 minutes in, and I have a very strong time, which, you know, I would hope so if I've already played the track. I started playing Destiny 2 weeks ago, and I stopped playing basically at the start of the 3rd year of Destiny 2. There's been like Destiny 2 has been out for a really long time, and this is their 2nd year, I'd say, of doing the seasonal model that they do now. Or it's like maybe the first, it's like their 1st year and a half, basically, because the 2nd year they kind of, for the first 2, I don't know, actually. There was seasons. I'm just trying to think, because I played really hard. Like, I really went crazy in Season of the... There was Season of the Worthy, which was amazing. It added Garden of Salvation, the raid. It added the Menagerie, which was really fun. It's one of the best seasons, according to a lot of people. There was Season of the Undying, which I don't know if it came before or after that, because I don't remember. Regardless, the 3rd year of seasons, Season of the Splicer, the Hunt, the Worthy, and the oh no, you know what? It's Season of the Chosen, I think. Season of the Chosen, Season of the Hunt, Season of the Splicer, and Season of the Lost, which is the current one. I had bought this whole year of Destiny from the whatever, you know, the expansion, and so I had all the seasons. So I had all the seasonal content, I just hadn't done it. I didn't play it at all. But over the last 2 weeks of me starting to play Destiny, let me wrap, finally, after a long tangent, back to where I was going with this sentence. After 2 weeks of Destiny, I have finished all of those stories. And I've caught up to the current story of Destiny 2. And I'm enjoying the story. So now that I don't have story left, it's kind of like, what do I do? I'm still grinding up power. You kind of have to like get weapons of higher. It's a numbers game. You get the gun with the higher number. You get a bit of dopamine. That's just how the game works. But I'm trying to like tie up loose ends before the new expansion comes out, because maybe I'll want to play it a lot, and I want to have all the cool. I want to get to where where my old Destiny brain perceives is far enough into the season, or far enough. I want to be ready for the next season, and so I'm gonna get to the point where my brain goes, "You're probably good," and then I can stop. I've gotten, due to the fact that Destiny is so big and they don't want to make a new game, which I would rather them do, but let's not get on that topic. I would rather than let's not get on that topic. But let me just add one rebuttal and say that I would definitely rather than make a new game than have them just keep removing old content, because it's basically the same thing, and the new game will allow them to do, I feel, a lot more. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that's any better. But doing the removal of old content, they're just some of the stuff that I find cool in the game, I gotta get before, like all the cool secret exotic quests and their catalysts for masterworking. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Those are gonna go away, and so I'm trying to level up enough to do them and then also get them, but only solo, because I'm extremely antisocial. Like, extremely. It's just how I am, I guess. And because of that, I tend to do things in Destiny solo before even trying to find people. Obviously, with raids, you need people, and so I have to swallow my antisocialness and just accept that I need to talk to people to do this thing. Never goes bad, so it's not like I've always had a good time doing raids with random people, but I just always hate doing it. But that's a different story, and that's related to me. But even like the new dungeon that came out with the newest batch of content before the expansion came out, new dungeon that came out, which is kind of like a small raid. I'm probably, once I get to the level, I'm probably just gonna do that solo. I don't care if it's harder. I'd rather do it solo, enjoy it myself, than do it with two strangers that I don't know. Anyways, about the track, me talking has made it difficult to actually play the track, and I've been doing poorly because of it. It's fine, I still have 10 minutes to... If the time that I read off of my audio recording software is correct, then I still have 10 minutes to make something up. Oh my god, I nearly flew off. This is what a little bit of focus gets you. And I said something. Remember, kids, don't say good things about your run if you don't want to lose them. Uh-oh. I'm flying off. Or I'm crashing. At least I didn't fly off. Okay. It's fine that I'm slow here. Not too worried about it. Getting practice in for the entire track is better than going for tiny, tiny, tiny little improvements over the beginning of the track only. It's cool if I get it, but I'm not worried about it. I was surprised to see in yesterday's track replay that everybody except myself went from the left of the checkpoint around it to the right hand side of the checkpoint. I was the one weird one who went right to left. The direction the checkpoint is facing. Let's be mindful of that. And I feel like the only reason that is because I didn't watch the GPS when I got to that point, and the general consensus, from what it seems like, the general idea amongst the people who play in my region, and maybe in everywhere, but I'm just saying the people who play in my region, this seems like the general consensus is watch the GPS and then do the track. Everybody went to the left. I'm over here being the weird one going to the right. Like, what's that all about? I was expecting, like, maybe a 50-50 split, and by 50-50 out of 5, I mean 2 to 3. Instead of 4 to 1. If it was 4 to 1 the other direction, where 4 people went right to left, and then 1 person went the other direction, I would have been surprised. And then, I mean, I would have been equally surprised. It's not like I would have been a different level of surprised. I'd have been equally surprised that, oh, everybody went my way except this one person. Why did they go that way? I think the more interesting thing is right after that, the person that I had put the camera on went between two. Actually, it wasn't just that. It was Drek, I believe. I don't even think Drek was the only one who did it. There's 2 people who went through this arrow sign. What was that all about? I mean, it's not like they didn't land it. They could have. Obviously, the sign was not blocking. I mean, the sign was technically blocking them. They couldn't have gone in that direction, but there was a gap in the sign. They could make the jump, I guess. Do what you can do, but dang it, I'm talking too much. I don't often talk this much in these videos. Not to say I don't talk at all, but I focus a lot more in the video game, and because of it, I do well. I need to focus on the video game. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep crashing like that. I'll focus on this. This run here, I'm going to focus on it. And of course, the run that I focus on, I finish. Of course. Of course. But that's not interesting. Me staying silent for an entire run is not interesting. You could just do that yourself. You'd be actually playing the video game, and that's more fun than watching someone play. Well, yeah. That's up to interpretation. Some people get enjoyment out of watching other people play video games, I guess. That's why Twitch.tv exists. Maybe not for video games specifically, but there's a lot of Video games is a large section of that platform. Being quiet, you know what that means. I actually have the brain capacity to do the track. Oh, this end is so annoying. And it's not for difficulty reasons. The turn is trivial, really. It's just that in my brain, I'm like, oh, we've landed on the black support piece. Now is the time to maintain this drift by pressing brake to make sure that I don't get out of the drift and no slide. Except doing that ruins my line. Absolutely ruins it. And it makes it impossible for me to make it without going through the grass. I literally just need to accept that I'm not going to slide out. Or I'm not going to go into a no slide. And I am just going to make it by braking later. That is what will push me over the edge to get a faster run. But can I do it? But will Canada do it in 4 minutes? Find out in 4 minutes. Not like that though. Darn. Probably should, if I'm gonna at all have a chance at this, do one more run where I focus. This is not that run because I'm talking. You could just stop talking. No, I've committed to the talking bit. Therefore, this is a failed run. Maybe. I got a bit of air there. That wasn't good. I'm trusting a lot more of these drifts. Just trust it and you're good. Let's go. Author medal. There it is. 1 minute to spare. Let's go. I had considered the run dead. But every checkpoint that I had gained time on, I was like, oh crap. I actually do have to focus for this track. Or for this run. Unfortunate. Or maybe it's fortunate. I'm calling an improvement on my PB unfortunate, which, you know, it'd be how it do though. But all good things must come to an end, I guess. Or at least you'll finally get a moment to me not talking. Get me to stop blathering on. And otherwise, though, I will see you all tomorrow for Thursday, the 30th of December, where we will tackle whatever track happens to be the track of the day for the day. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you weren't annoyed by me talking all the time. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. And I will see you all after this final run. Oh boy. Later.